Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Almost every malefactor starts yelling, "I was framed," as soon as the law puts the arm on him. And sometimes they have been. Nobody will ever know how many inmates of state's prisons are there because of circumstantial evidence. Of such a one is our story concerned. Listen then as Charles McGraw stars in The Silver Frame, which begins in exactly 1 minute.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Joe, honey.
Uh-huh.
Joe, darling, put down the paper. I've got something important to ask you.
Okay.
Joe.
All right. What?
How many savings bonds do we have?
What kind of a question is that?
A good one. How many?
I'm not sure. I'd have to count. And I'm reading the paper. Now, what do you want to know for?
Have we got enough to make things comfortable for us?
Very comfortable. That's why I buy on a payroll savings plan. A bond a month will give us quite a nest egg for the future.
Enough for a college education?
Eventually. But who's going to college?
Our children, silly.
We don't have any yet.
Oh?
What do you mean, oh?
Better buy some more bonds, honey.
Daphne, you mean?
We've got a new investment.
How about that?
And now, The Silver Frame, starring Charles McGraw. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
They checked me out with the $10 bill and the $22.50 suit that the taxpayers give you when you leave. I took a quick look back at the place where I'd left 2.5 years of my life in a cell. Just because a Southern California district attorney had to have a pigeon in a hurry once. Had to bad enough to frame a guy and get a conviction his favorite way. Circumstantial evidence. I started walking. Just walking with no walls or iron bars or guys with sawed-off shotguns to stop me. And somebody yelled after me. It was a reporter. A little rat named Melvin Lester who'd crucify his own mother to get a headline. I kept on walking.
Steve, wait a minute.
I got nothing to say to you, or the crummy rag you work for, or the morons that read it.
All right. Can't you let bygones be bygones? I'm just a guy working for a living.
Beat it.
All right. So you got nothing to say to me? So, what do you say to $1,000?
What about $1,000?
So, you say you were framed. How'd you like to get even?
With who?
The district attorney? All those wise guys down there in L.A. How'd you like to frame them for a change?
For that I get $1,000?
Sure. That's what I'm telling you.
Come on. Let you buy me a drink. First bell to booze in more than 2 years. Okay, what's the pitch, Melvin?
Well, there's been quite a lot of cases like yours lately. Circumstantial evidence. The DA looking for quick convictions and building himself up for the election, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So my publisher's tangled with the DA a couple of times already, so we want to lower the boom on him. That's where you come in.
How?
Like this. There's a dame, see?
What dame?
Well, that's all arranged. You pay her a little social visit, see? You cut yourself a little with a butcher knife or something, and there's blood, she screams, you beat it. But you leave your hat and your driver's license.
I don't have one.
So we'll get you one. The neighbors hear the scream. They see your car driving out the driveway. They call the cops. Now, the cops don't find the body, of course, but they find blood in your car.
Yeah, go on.
They pinch you, and you tell a straight story. The blood is an accident. Then you had a quarrel, and she started to yell, and you left. But they don't believe you. They book you on suspicion of murder, and we play it up big. Cops picking on ex-con, you know, that angle. You sweat it out, and you clam up.
What happens to the dame?
2 days later, the dame comes back from Palm Springs, and we splash it all over the front page. Her story, your story, circumstantial evidence, again. We bring up all the other cases. We just keep right after them. In a week, the DA don't even dare show his face on the street. He's dead. Finished. Well, how do you like it?
I like it.
Okay, kid. You're in.
Well, what about the dough?
Half now, half when we spring you. Okay?
$1,000 and the DA thrown in. Okay. Lester paid my way down to L.A., bought me a new outfit and a hat with my monogram and the sweatband. He rented me a car and checked me into a hotel. While I was soaking in the tub, he went over to his boss office, the big shot publisher, L.B. Rawson, brought back 5 bills and the dame's name and address. It turned out to be a beach house at Malibu. This was the first surprise. I sort of expected it to be some third-rate downtown hotel. But the big surprise came when the front door opened.
Mr. Gates?
Well, that's right. Are you Miss Fox?
Yes. Won't you come in?
Thanks.
What's the matter, Mr. Gates? You look a little startled.
Maybe I am.
Why?
Well, I hadn't expected you to be so...
So what?
Attractive is a polite word for it, I guess.
Why, aren't you used to meeting attractive women, Mr. Gates?
Not where I've been for the past few years.
Oh, of course, I'd forgotten. Can I make you a drink?
Oh, thanks.
Why is it you always expect that anyone who's been in prison will be lantern-jawed and have a scar on his face or something? To tell you the truth, I'm a little startled myself.
Quite a layout you have here.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, right over the ocean.
Uh-huh. Look here at this window. You know, from this window, when the tide is in, you can actually dive into 30 feet of water. I've done it.
That I'd like to see.
Would you? By the way, what's your first name?
Steve. What's yours?
Silver.
Silver? What? Oh, I get it. Silver Fox. Cute.
It's my real name, too. One of Dad's ideas. Oh, he was a character.
Yeah, I'll bet. And I'm another, huh?
What?
Come on. What's this all about? What's the angle?
Well, didn't they tell you?
Oh, sure. They told me. But they didn't tell me anything about a dame living in a $50,000 beach house with $100,000 of clothes on her back.
Steve, you're hurting my arm.
Talk. I'm doing this job for a lousy grand, about what your kind would spend on a weekend in Las Vegas. Oh, no, come on. You're not in this for dough. You're in it for something else, and I'm going to find out what it is. Wait, you little...
You were hurting me.
Well, you didn't have to bite clear through my hand, did you?
Well, anyway, now you won't have to lie about our having a quarrel, will you? Oh, it's bleeding. Here, I'll get something.
Never mind that. Just talk.
All right, Steve. I am doing it for the money, really.
What about all this?
The house is rented for only a month, and the clothes go back to Western costume.
Oh.
Steve, you hurt me.
I'm sorry.
You know what my father used to say when I was a little girl?
The character?
Uh-huh. He'd say, I'll kiss it and make it all well.
Like this?
Uh-huh. Like this.
It must have been a couple of hours later when we heard the car that was supposed to pick her up blowing its horn down the road. And I let her out the front way as quietly as I could and went back to finish up the rest of the job. I knocked over a couple of chairs and shoved the furniture around some to make it look as though she'd put up a good fight. Then I threw my new hat with the initials in the band over in the corner and dropped the bloody handkerchief that I'd wrapped my hand in on the kitchen floor. About an hour after that, I was back at the hotel. I corked off as soon as I hit the sack. Hello? Hello?
Excuse me. I must have the wrong number.
Oh, what number do you want?
Excuse me.
It was already dawn, so I got up a little later. I knew I was going to have a pretty busy day, and besides, I'd ordered all the morning papers, and I wanted to read about myself. When I opened the door to get them, there was a little guy standing out there.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Excuse me.
I looked after him for a second because his voice sounded exactly like the one who'd wakened me on the phone. So what? I went back to bed with the papers. Sure enough, there it was, right on the front page, how a young woman tentatively identified as Miss Silver Fox had been murdered in a swank Malibu beach house, and how the police expected an arrest momentarily. And how the remains, charred almost beyond recognition, had been found in the incinerator. That's what it said, right there in black type. They'd found her body. I was still lying there, shaking and looking at the ceiling when the DA came for me.
All right, Gates. Let's go downtown and talk it over.
in a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
What constitutes a symbol of heroism? When it comes to one of our best-known military medals, the Purple Heart, the symbol is a purple enameled heart within a bronze border. Superimposed is a profile of George Washington in his uniform of general in the Continental Army. Above is his coat of arms, between two sprays of leaves in green enamel. The ribbon is purple with white edges. The Purple Heart was the first American military decoration and was created as the badge for military merit on August 7th, 1782, in an order from Washington's headquarters at Newburgh, New York. Only 3 were awarded for action during the Revolutionary War, and none after that time until the Order of the Purple Heart was reinstituted on the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birthday, February 22nd, 1932. The Purple Heart is awarded to individuals wounded in action against an enemy of the United States, or as a direct result of an enemy act. The blood, often the lives, of many brave servicemen backgrounds the Purple Heart, a proud tradition of service and sacrifice.
And now, starring Charles McGraw, Act 2 of The Silver Frame.
Why did you kill her?
I didn't.
You was in love with her, wasn't you?
No.
You just got out of queue, you went to sea. You found out she'd been double-crossing you, so you killed her.
Come on, don't be a sap. Talk.
He's right, Steve. Why don't you make a full statement? Maybe there were extenuating circumstances. Maybe we can make a deal.
I've told you the whole story. I've been...
Framed, sure, you're always framed. What about the blood? What about your hat? What about the body?
I don't know anything about a body. The blood was where she bit me.
You admit you had a fight with her.
Sure, but...
What about?
Look, what's the use of putting me through this routine? Call the paper like I told you and talk to Mr. Rawson.
I've got news for you, Steve. We did.
Yeah?
He says it's the most cockeyed story he ever heard in his life. In short, he says you're a liar.
Oh, Look, he's covering. He's scared. All right, then, get a hold of Malvin Lester. He's a rat, but he can't be rat enough to let an innocent man go to the gas chamber just because his boss tells him to.
I'm afraid we can't get a hold of Lester.
Why not?
He's in the morgue.
Who killed him?
That's our worry.
Oh, it shouldn't worry me a bit, huh?
Steve, be smart. Do what I tell you. Maybe we can reduce it to second degree. I can almost promise you the worst you'll get is life.
Oh, thanks.
But I'm warning you. If you make us go to trial on a first-degree murder indictment, I'll send you to the gas chamber just as sure as...
Okay. Oh, okay, I'll talk.
Well, now you're using your head. Here's a statement all made out. Just a general confession, you understand. We'll get the details later. All you have to do is sign.
I'm not going to sign anything you wrote.
Okay, write your own statement.
I don't want to write anything.
Well, what do you want? You just
Look,
said that...
Look. Take me out there to her place. I'll go through the whole thing for you, just the way it happened. Every word, every move. You can have a stenographer take it down, and then I'll sign it.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a deal, then?
It's a deal.
It was dark when we got out to the beach. I was taking a long, crazy, desperate chance, and I knew it. If it didn't work, well, the spot I was in, it wouldn't make much difference anyway. And then we were inside of the house, and they were all standing around, and I was in the center of the stage.
All right, Steve. Do your stuff.
Well, we had a few drinks, and, well, I hadn't been in the same room with a woman for 2.5 years, and well, anyway, she fought me off, and that's when she bit me. That happened here. We were standing right here.
Then what happened?
Well, she broke away and ran across the room and to about where you were standing, only back a little further.
Here?
Yeah, about there.
And what did you do?
When she bit me, it hurt. I was startled. I backed up a couple of steps toward the window until I was standing about here.
Then what did you do?
Then I jumped!
Hey, get away! Get away! Hey, get away!
In just a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Okay, Daphne. The slides are all set. Turn off the lights.
There. Oh, Joe, isn't that pretty? Where was that?
That was Vale Pass on the Grand Divide. Remember how hard the wind blew?
I certainly do, and it was cold, too. Next time we go on a vacation, let's get an earlier start.
Well, we saved money by waiting till fall. Remember this one?
Oh, sure. That Zion National Park. Oh, it was lovely.
We sure had a lot of fun on that trip. It was worth the money.
It was a good investment, all right. Almost as good as savings bonds.
There you go again.
Well, I just can't get over how good a bargain they are. We women like bargains, you know.
Oh, I know that. And $4 back for every 3 invested is a pretty good bargain.
Right. Oh, was that where I fed the bear?
Yeah, that's Yosemite. We were lucky the bears weren't already in hibernation.
How do they live when they hibernate?
On fat they store up during the warm months.
Just like savings bonds.
Huh?
Well, you buy a saving bond a month, right?
Yeah.
And it's a great way to save, the way those bonds rack up interest, right?
Right.
So we're just like the bears. We're storing up fat for our future use at interest rates that give us $4 at maturity for every 3 invested.
A very interesting idea.
You can learn a lot from nature.
Yeah, just imagine Smokey the Bear selling savings bonds.
Oh, Joe, show the slides.
And now, starring Charles McGraw, Act 3 of The Silver Frame.
One thing I can do is swim, and brother, I did some plain and fancy swimming that night. Even with my clothes on, I must have made 30 yards underwater before I had to come up for air. I could see them running around with flashlights on the beach, but out where I was, it was dark as a pocket. There were only 5 of them. They couldn't cover the whole beach. I made for a little rocky point about 100 yards north and pulled myself out of the water. I could see the flashlights all huddled together down by the house, and I started crawling up the embankment to the road. At the top, I stopped for a second or two listening, and then poked my head over the edge. And right into the face of the little man I'd seen that morning in my hotel. I grabbed him hard.
Please, don't.
Make a sound and I'll kill you.
I won't. I want to help you. That's why I'm here.
You got a car?
Of course, right here. Right by the side of the road.
Then head for it. I'll be right behind you. One funny move and I'll break your neck, and I mean it.
Yeah. Oh, follow me. Here's the car. You see?
Yeah.
Well, get in. Hurry. Oh, boy. You sure led me some wild goose chase today. Uptown, downtown, out to the beach, and then you jump out the window into the ocean. Oh, boy, I sure earned my money today.
From who? Who pays you your money?
Well, the person I work for.
Who's that?
Well, someone who's interested in your welfare.
Oh, come on. What's behind all this?
Please, Mr. Gates, if you'll just be patient a little longer, I promise you that where I'm taking you, you'll get all the answers.
After climbing up through the Malibu mountains for a quarter of an hour, we turned in at a big iron gate and drove through about 3 acres of estate. I had a hunch whose place it was, and the house made the hunch look even better. Big and impressive and strictly top bracket. Milton rang the bell, but when the door opened, my hunch blew higher than a kite. Because standing there was the girl I was supposed to have murdered, Silver Fox.
Steve.
He escaped out of the beach house.
Don't let that man in here.
Don't be silly, darling. We've got to let him in now.
I kind of thought I'd find you here, Mr. Rawson. It is Mr. Rawson, the eminent publisher, isn't it?
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
We better kill him now, Mr. Rawson. That's the best thing to do. That's why I brought him here.
You put away that gun, Milton, and stop acting childish.
All right, now. Just for openers, who's Milton?
Well, let's say he's my brother.
All right, let's.
You're very foolish not to let me kill him now. He's a very dangerous man.
Please, don't talk about things like that.
Well, Steve, it looks as though we'll have to come to some sort of an arrangement.
You want to tell me about it?
Yes. You see, Charlie, that is Mr. Rawson. Well, he's been very good to me for the last year or so.
And the house was rented and the clothes go back to Western costume.
Well, you don't expect a girl to tell a man everything the first time she meets him, do you?
Okay, so he's been very good to you.
Yes. In fact, he even insured my life and made my brother Milton the beneficiary.
For how much?
$300,000.
Gates, I swear to you I knew nothing about this. The proposition that Lester put to you was absolutely genuine.
Well, maybe it was to start with. But, Mr. Rawson, I think I could make a pretty accurate guess as to who suggested the little stunt of framing the DA. It was Silver, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I thought so. She's a very smart girl, this one. By the way, what happened to your reporter, Malvin Lester?
Who can trust a man like Lester? Something had to happen to him.
And the girl in the incinerator?
That's just a girl, a friend of mine. A nobody, really.
So you kids collect the insurance and I hold the bag. Is that the way you want it, Mr. Rawson?
No. I had no idea Silver would do a thing like this.
How long do you think an old goat like you is going to hold a doll like this when once she gets her hands on heavy dough? I think we can settle this, Mr. Rawson. Of course, there's been a couple of murders. Before we can get the cops off her necks, they're going to want somebody to pay for them.
If it's money, I can easily...
No can do. Not a murder rap. They'll want a victim. A patsy.
I don't understand.
Why not Milton here? He actually did the killings.
Why,
All right! I warned you!
Duck, Steve!
Thanks, baby. You really have got everything, haven't you? Even your own gun.
Well, a girl needs protection sometimes.
Well, there's our patsy.
Get the money, Steve. Milton's got it on him.
You got it that quick?
Big newspaper men have ways of arranging these things.
$300,000 cash.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Steve,
Yeah?
I've been thinking about something.
So have I.
You and me.
Silver.
What about your sugar daddy here?
Oh, he couldn't say anything. He wouldn't dare.
Oh, Silver, baby, how could you?
We've got the dough. Yeah, it could work.
Oh, I know it would, darling.
Okay. But you'd better give me that gun of yours.
All right, Steve.
Thanks.
Well, what are you doing?
Getting some law to clean this up. Give me the DA. He'll talk to me. Tell him it's Steve Gates. Farley? Well, I've solved your case for you. You'd better come out here. 1124 Balana Canyon. No. Two of them.
Steve!
A little stiff named Milton and a dame named Silver Fox.
Steve!
I got drunk the night she went to the gas chamber, but I couldn't get drunk enough. I heard all the reports on the radio. And you know the funny thing? Right up to the last minute, she was still saying she'd been framed.
Suspense, in which Charles McGraw starred in William N. Robeson's production of The Silver Frame by William Spear. Supporting Mr. McGraw in The Silver Frame were Tracy Roberts, Jerome Thor, Chester Stratton, John Hoyt, Dawes Butler, and Jack Crucian. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Herbert Marshall in The Long Shot. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense has been brought to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
The dream of every actor is the perfect performance. The performance that brings the audience to its feet shouting bravo and brings the critics to their knees with rave notices. But audiences, critics, and playwrights, being what they are, this dream is seldom realized. In the upcoming suspense story, however, it is, with some startling results. Listen then as Mr. Vincent Price stars in Rave Notice, which begins in just a moment.
Memo on Medals. Facts and figures about military decorations with which you may not be familiar. Among the earliest forms of medals was a gold button presented by Alexander the Great to a high priest in the 4th century B.C. after winning an important battle. Crude medallions became the standard form of commemorating victory until in the 15th century a noted Italian artist-sculptor developed and perfected a classic medallion, the forerunner of our modern medals. During Queen Victoria's reign, the present system of awarding medals was introduced and was soon adopted by other countries. Two famous early American medals appear in the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. One presented to Captain Thomas Truxton, commander of the U.S. Constellation, for defeating the French frigate Vengeance during the West Indies campaign of 1800. The other medal on exhibit is the one awarded to General Ulysses S. Grant for breaking Confederate control of the Mississippi River during the Civil War. Old or new, medals represent a memorable, heroic act worthy of our respect and pride.
And now, Rave Notice, starring Vincent Price. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I am an actor, and this is a theater. Up there on the stage, beyond the empty seats, lit by the single bare bulb of the work light, are my fellow actors. We are here to make a play. Friend Norman, sitting alone in the 3rd row, is our director. This is the 5th day of rehearsal. It's not a bad little play, but you know Norman. Norman will manage somehow to spoil it. Norman will misdirect the actors and lose the values.
No.
But, Norman, why not?
Why not? Because I am the director and I say no. No.
Yes, Norman.
All right, cast, take 5. Oh, Sam.
Oh, yes, Norman.
Sam, come over here. I want to talk to you.
Sure, Norman, sure. Well, what is it?
Sam, I've had to turn over the bell ringer to Luther.
The bell ringer? That's my part, the bell ringer. What do you mean, Luther?
Don't make it difficult for me,
Difficult?
Sam.
I'm not making it difficult. The bell ringer role is mine, that's all. There's no difficulty involved. You must be kidding.
It's not as if I hadn't warned you,
Well, look,
Sam.
tell me what's wrong. Tell me where I've gone off, what irritates you, what doesn't fit. I'll
Well,
fix it. I'll fix it. That's my role, Norman. I carry the whole play with that role.
Don't shout, Sam. Don't make a fool of yourself.
A fool? Oh. Look, Norman, why are you doing this to me?
Because you're not right for it?
Not right? You fat pig, what do you know?
Easy.
What do you know? What do you know about acting?
Easy, Sam. Take it easy there.
Fat belly, fat head, fat face.
That's enough.
You know nothing.
I know you. I know actors. You're no actor. You stink.
Oh, I'll kill you for saying that. I'll kill you.
Did you hear that, Cast? Your witnesses. He's threatening me again.
Yes, listen well, my friends. Norman, I'm going to kill you.
Norman, I'm going to kill you. You see, you can't even deliver that line. You stink.
Yes, gentlemen. I want to buy a gun.
Yes, sir. And what sort of gun did you wish to buy?
One that'll shoot through fat.
Sir?
Oh, pardon me, I was thinking of... well, what have you got?
What was it you wish to use this gun for?
I want to kill a rat.
Oh, I think then maybe 22, huh? Now then, let me see here. It's a nice little gun.
That looks pretty small. This is an awful big rat, a fat rat.
Hmm. Oh, well, I think a shotgun then, or 410, yes.
You think that'll do it?
It should.
Bullets. You have bullets?
Shells you use in this gun.
Very well, I want one.
One box?
No, one shell.
Only one?
Yeah, this rat I'm not going to miss. It's time now. He will come out of the stage door and he'll walk this way through Schubert's alley on his way to Sardi's for a drink. I slide the gun out from under my coat and I wonder, heart or belly? Heart or belly? Belly. Belly, yes, his cultivated paunch, fatted with actors' hearts. Here he comes, on cue for his exit. Goodbye, Norman.
Sam! I'm shot.
Norman, you're dying.
Please, somebody call an ambulance, please.
Is this how you play your death scene, Norman? You're dying, Norman. Play it.
Play it!
He didn't die right away. He just lay there in Schubert's alley and bled. And then they took him to the hospital, and they took me to Tombs Prison, and they got me a lawyer. I suppose when he dies, I become a murderer, huh?
Yes.
They'll electrocute me.
Yes?
I must have been crazy.
I thought of that.
What do you mean?
Temporary insanity. I thought we might plead that.
Well, why don't we?
Because you threatened him before witnesses at least twice, went to a store, chose a gun with great care, waited for him to appear. You did all this, and then you shot him.
Yeah, that's right, I did.
That's premeditated murder. First-degree murder.
So the temporary insanity thing is out. Huh?
Way out. The only other thing I could think of is if we could prove you were insane all along.
What would happen? I mean, what would happen if I were?
Then they couldn't execute you.
Of course.
You seem very calm.
I'm an actor. Insane. Mad. I know a joke. A wonderful joke. I'm going to beat Norman even in his grave. I'm going to have myself exonerated of his murder. Yes, freed of the charges. It's so simple. I'm going to play the greatest role of my life. Play it without makeup, without lights, without script or cue. I'm going to play a part strangely foreign to my nature. I'm going to play a homicidal maniac.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Joe, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Daphne. Just eating a midnight snack.
What is that mess?
That mess is a liverwurst, salami, lettuce, and peanut butter delight.
Nightmare is more like it. What woke you up?
My stomach was growling. What woke you up?
You. And I was dreaming such a pleasant dream.
Oh? What?
I dreamed all of our savings bonds had matured and we were cashing them in.
That kind of a dream I can appreciate.
We were planning a trip around the world, and you bought me a fur coat, and I bought you that fishing tackle you want. Oh, it was gorgeous.
Well, it doesn't have to be just a dream. Some of our savings bonds are ready to mature now.
Joe, maybe we shouldn't cash them in. They can go on earning interest, you know, and it adds up fast.
I know. That's why we started buying savings bonds, remember? With a bond a month on the payroll savings plan, our money is saved automatically.
Stop waving that sandwich under my nose. You're making me hungry.
Well, fix yourself a sandwich, ma'am. I got all the makings right over here.
All right. Move over, you bond-buying midnight maverick. I'm going to fix myself a humdinger.
And now, starring Vincent Price, Act 2 of Rave Notice.
I'm going to play a homicidal maniac. How? How? By using the method, the Stanislavski method. Let's see now, what is the most horrible thing I ever did? The thing closest to murder. I must recreate that mood. Murder, killing, blood. I killed a cat once. I was 6 years old. I had a stick. It was in an alley, this cat. I poked it just for fun. But he scratched me, and I hit him with the stick. He started squalling, and I thought, I'm going to get in trouble. Stop that noise. So I hit him again to make him stop, and again to make him stop. And there was blood, red blood on the gray cement, and I struck out the screams, struck out the life, struck out the awful gaze of those great yellow eyes, struck out the life, struck out the spirit, the spark. I killed. A murderer am I. I killed for the thrill of the silence of the cat. I am a murderer. A murderer I am. I kill without reason. That's it. That's the character. All I need for turning it on is the memory, those key points, gray cement, cat's eyes, my feelings as a 6-year-old. Oh, there'll be refinements. I'll refine it. Oh, Norman, if you were only to see this scene. Dim the house lights, raise the curtain, and now to bring in the audience.
Hey, you.
Who, may I ask, are you?
Huh? What's going on down here, Murph? I don't know.
Who are you?
Come on,
Now,
will you, Mac?
I asked a civil question, I expect a civil answer. Who are you? Who are you?
So nice and quiet for a while.
Just answer my question. That's all I ask, and that's not much for a hero to be asking now, is it?
You don't know who we are.
I think he's putting on an act.
Hey, don't turn your head away. We know you hear us.
Yeah, leave him be.
You think he's kidding?
Who cares?
That was very weak. You can do better than that. You're supposed to be a murderer, a homicidal maniac. So what's the emotion? Guilt. You've got to be guilty. Guilty. Smear yourself with the stuff. Guilty, bloody hands, guilty, and you want to be punished. Yes, punish yourself. That'll do it. But it'll hurt. So what? Not like it hurts when they shave your head and slit your trousers and strap you to your seat. That seat, 10,000 volts coursing through this poor player's frail body. Murderer. Guilty. You should be punished. 1, 2, 3. Curtain going up. I'm guilty. There's blood on my hands, blood and filth and disease. I smashed him on the gray cement and smashed him. I murdered him. I'm a murderer. I confess it. Hey. Oh, look, I want to confess to purge myself of this guilt.
Oh, come on.
I am guilty, Theater. I smashed him. I smashed him.
What are you getting so worked up about the guy ain't even dead yet?
Not dead. He is dead. He's been dead these past 36 years. 36 years. Oh, if you don't punish me,
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, will you quit beating your fist against the wall?
I am guilty, and I shall be smashed as he was smashed.
Hey, your hand, you're going to bust your hand on that wall
I
there.
shall be smashed. It is written. You know the writing in blood that lies across the counterpane in the bed under the window when little boys are supposed to be far away in slumberland.
Mahoney? Yeah? Get the doctor. This guy flipped.
Good. Get the doctor. My hand is killing me. Something broken. I don't mind the bloody scraped knuckles or even breaking the nails, but not the bones. 2 cats dead. Murdered by my stick. 4 cats dead. Murdered by my stick.
How long has he been doing this?
About 15 minutes, Doctor.
I see. All right, now you can stop that.
I don't stop. I don't look. I keep right at it. Keep it apart. Murderer. Guilty.
Stop it.
It hurts, but I'm paying a price.
Stop it.
I am buying my way out of the electric chair.
All right. Grab him.
No, please. Please. I want to pay. I'm the guilty one, and I want to pay my debt to society.
Hold him.
No, let me go. I must pay.
It. Steady. This'll quiet him.
Hypodermic needle. An injection. It'll knock me out. I can't act if I'm unconscious. can't play my part if my guilty part if... Got to hurt myself. Got to hurt myself.
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense.
We have together ample capacity and freedom to defend freedom. This is NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization goes far beyond a formidable military defense organization. Within its networks of committees functions the machinery to contribute to further development of peaceful and friendly international relations by strength of sharing tasks and pooling scientific facilities and information. The United States of America is a part of NATO. You should be aware of and alert to the objectives and programs of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
And now, starring Vincent Price, Act 3 of Rave Notice.
It's so quiet here, so white. Such sweet stillness and peace. Gone the darkness of the cell, steel and concrete. They're watching me very carefully. The taller one, he's new. The other gave me the hypodermic, yes. Hypodermic? How long have I been out? Did I say anything while I was out? Perhaps if I keep still, they will let me know.
Definite suicidal tendencies, Doctor?
Well, to put it another way, obsessive guilt with a compulsion to self-destruction.
Nothing new about that.
Look, he's opening his eyes.
Hello? You awake?
Who are you?
You remember me, don't you?
No.
Well, I gave you something to quiet you a little while ago.
A little while ago,
When you were trying to injure yourself so we'd think you're insane.
And you've decided to give that up, haven't you?
I have to carry out my sentence, you know.
Well, how will you carry out your sentence?
Be smashed. I'm to be smashed as I have smashed the cat.
Is that the law?
Yes, I smashed him with a stick.
Stick? You mean shotgun, don't you?
Oh, why would I say shotgun if I meant stick? I said stick.
But you shot the man with a shotgun.
It was a cat, and I smashed him with a stick.
Well, after you smashed him with the stick, what happened?
What?
What happened after he was dead?
I was frightened. I went home. Mama was there. She said, "How did you get blood on your hands?" I said, "A dog licked my hand, and he had blood on his teeth."
I understand you're an actor.
Oh, aren't we all actors? We try to act innocent when we're guilty.
Doctor, will you step outside a moment?
I've got them. What are they talking about out there? I wish I knew. It doesn't matter. I've got them. I know that. I've got them. I've got them.
Well, I guess you'll be leaving us soon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're very understanding, Doctor. I'm guilty and I must pay. You know that.
What the doctor means is that you're going to a place where they'll help you to get well.
Get well? Huh?
Yes, of course. Doctor, if you'll have the affidavits drawn up, I'll sign. We'll get a court order committing him.
Right.
Seems you were right all along. You know, I wasn't sure until you told me about the man he shot being out of danger.
Oh, yes. The guards told the patient his victim had recovered. But he didn't comprehend, of course. Went right on screaming and punishing himself.
I see. What would they have given him if we'd found him sane?
Well, that depends. The injured party refused to press charges. He'd be out of here in an hour.
Recovered? They didn't tell me Norman had recovered. How could he have recovered? I shot him in his fat paunch. When did they tell me? It was while I was screaming, maybe. I was really into the part, then deep in it. I couldn't have heard them, and now he'll be free, and I will go off to an insane asylum married to a role that I loathe, that I hate. No. Doctor! Doctor, come back. It was all a joke, Doctor, a game. Come back.
What is it?
Listen, Doctor, I have a confession to make. I'm not insane. Please believe me.
Oh, of course you're not. Just a little confused, that's all.
Oh, no, you're wrong. Don't you see? It was all a gag. Just a gag.
Yes, of course it was. Now you're going to a place where you can rest and everything's going to be all right.
No, believe me, I am sane.
Why shout?
I'm not shouting. I only want to impress on you.
You were shouting rather loudly.
Look, my lawyer said if I could prove insanity, I wouldn't go to the chair.
Chair?
Yeah.
I thought you were to be, you said smash.
Oh, forget that. That was a part of the method.
Method?
The Stanislavski method. It's a system of acting.
What do you think, Doctor?
I don't know.
Huh? Well, the patient seems to be telling the truth.
Yes, he does.
I can fool you all over again if you feel it's necessary to prove my point.
No, I don't believe you'll be able to fool us again.
Doctor, what's your opinion?
I say the man's in full control of his faculties, is aware of his crime, and committed it out of what society calls a sober motive. I say the man is sane.
You, sir. Do you agree with the doctor?
It's what I've been telling you.
And I say same. That makes it unanimous.
Gentlemen, never in the history of the theater has such a performance been rendered, nor under such adverse circumstances.
Just one more question.
Of course.
Why did you kill him?
Kill him? But I didn't. I shot him, that's all. Shot. You mean shot, don't you? Don't you?
No.
But Norman, he is dead.
Yes, and you were sane. And you were going to repay society with your life.
Norman is dead. Treacherous, lecherous, bawdy villains! Ring down the curtain! The play is ended!
Suspense, in which Vincent Price starred in William N. Robeson's production of Rave Notice by James Poe. Supporting Vincent Price in Rave Notice were Lou Merrill, Peter Leeds, Barney Phillips, Jack Crucian, Jim Nusser, and Jerome Thor. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Mr. Larry Parks in The Invisible Ape, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
You will have difficulty believing what you're about to hear, but it is true. Names and places have been changed to protect not only the innocent, but the terrified. For this is the actual circumstance of a man who walks in the shadow of death, and because of the nature of our laws, can find no protection from the person who threatens to kill him. He lives today, if you can call it living, in a great American city, not knowing from one minute to the next when his assailant may strike. Upon his horrible predicament, we have fashioned a chilling story of suspense.
And now, No Hiding Place, starring Jim Amici. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Shall I order more coffee, Mrs. Marshall?
No, thanks, darling, but say it again.
More coffee?
No, silly. Mrs. Marshall. This is Edward Marshall. I love to hear it.
So do I, Mrs. Marshall.
Oh, Eddie, darling, we've got so much to celebrate tonight. Your promotion, our second anniversary.
Our second anniversary.
Oh, we've been married a whole 2 weeks.
Sue, darling, do you realize that at this rate we'll celebrate our golden wedding anniversary before we've been married a year?
Our golden wedding day. Oh, darling, it's so wonderful to be able to look forward to it. The real one, I mean.
Sue, what's the matter?
That man.
Where?
Over there at the bar. For a moment, I thought it was...
Carl?
It can't be. Silly of me. Oh, just look at this dress. Coffee all over it.
Here, let me help.
That couldn't have been Carl, could it?
Of course not. But even if it was, you're not married to him anymore.
No, and I never want to see him again. That's why I left New York, to get away from him. Oh, such a mess. Darling, I'll have to go to the powder room to clean this off. Do you mind?
Take your time, darling. Oh, waiter. Check, please.
What's your hurry, Eddie? Early yet.
Who are you?
Carl? Carl Myers.
What?
I thought that I was in New York. Not since Sue ran out on me. Just took me a while to catch up with her.
You followed her here?
Yeah.
Maybe we'd better get one thing straight right now. Sue wants no part of you. She never wants to see you again.
No? And you poisoned her mind against me.
How could I? I don't even know you. I don't know anything about you.
You don't have to know anything to make up lies about me.
Lies? Look, Myers, this is ridiculous. Why should I make up lies about you?
How else could you have taken her away from me?
What do you mean, take her away from you?
I mean, you broke up my marriage with lies.
Broke up you... Well, I never even met Sue until months after she divorced you.
That's your story.
Now, look, Myers, whatever went wrong with your marriage had nothing to do with me. But I'll bet it wasn't Sue's fault either. Are you accusing me? If you want to put it that way, yes. You had your chance with Sue, you failed.
I did not fail.
It looks that way to me.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault.
Well, no matter whose fault it was, Sue's married to me now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes, there is, Eddie. There's something I can do. Something I'm going to do.
What's that?
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, come on now.
The coffee came right out. All it took was a little...
Hello, Sue.
What do you want, Carl?
I just happened to be in town on business.
Your business wouldn't bring you to this town.
Well, I changed jobs, you see.
You got fired, more likely.
Sue, I think we better be going.
Let me buy you a drink, just for old time's sake.
I saw enough drinking when I was married to you. Eddie, let's go, please.
Eddie?
What?
Remember, I'll be singing you.
Sue nor I had much to say on the drive home, but I knew that she was upset. By the time we reached home, she had quietly torn her handkerchief to shreds. Hello, Louie. Good dog, Louie. Honey, has he been fed today?
Oh, yes, I fed him at noon. Eddie, I'm afraid.
Of what? Carl?
He scares me.
Now, you are being silly.
Am I? He threatened to kill you, didn't he?
Oh, he's just been drinking too much, that's all.
But he did threaten you.
What if he did? It didn't mean...
I knew it. I knew I never should have married you.
Hey, what kind of talk is that?
Oh, Eddie, he's got some crazy idea that... Well, every time I'd go out with somebody in New York after our divorce, Carl would get the idea that man had broken up our marriage. He got so I was afraid to date anybody for fear that Carl would do something to him. That's the reason I left New York. I had to get away from Carl.
And that's why you never wanted to talk about him.
Well, I was afraid that if you knew, you'd get scared like the others. I was afraid that you wouldn't want to marry me.
You don't think that would have stopped me? I love you, Sue.
Oh, and I love you. But don't you see? That's why it's different this time. I wasn't married to those other men. Now Carl will be sure that you made me leave him.
Honey, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, it makes Carl's kind of sense. Darling, there's something inside him that keeps him from succeeding at anything. And when he fails, when he loses his job or his wife or even an argument, it's always somebody else's fault. He can't admit failure. He always blames somebody else.
Honey, you've got to stop worrying about it.
Eddie, let's go away.
You mean run away?
All right, run away.
Where? You've already tried it and you've just discovered that it doesn't work. Besides, we don't have to run. If Carl gives us any trouble, I'll just go to the police. Oh, okay, Louie. Okay. I better take him for his walk.
No, let me take him.
Now, don't worry. Nothing's going to happen. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Louie had almost completed his inspection of the neighborhood when I suddenly realized that someone was following me. Quiet, Louie. Quiet, boy. Who's that? Who's there?
Hello, Eddie. Surprised to see me again so soon?
Quiet, Louie. Look, Myers, why don't you go back to New York and leave us alone?
Sure. Just as soon as I finish the job I came here for.
So go ahead and finish it and get out of our lives.
You wouldn't want me to do that right now, would you, Eddie?
Put that away.
I thought you might want to see it. Take a good look, Eddie.
Put it away, Carl. You're a lousy actor.
I'm not acting. This is the gun, Eddie. This is the gun I'm going to kill you with.
I'm warning you, Carl. Put that gun away or I'll...
You'll what? Go to the police, maybe? There's a police station right around the corner. Come on, I'll go with you.
What?
Sure. Won't do you any good. I can kill you any time I want to, and you can't stop me. The police can't stop me. You'll see.
Sergeant, I need a little help.
All right, son. What's the trouble?
This man just pulled a gun on me and threatened to kill me.
Is that right? Sergeant, if I threatened to kill my friend here, would I follow him into a police station right afterwards? You two guys know each other?
Not exactly, but I'm married to his ex-wife.
Oh. One of them, huh? Well, look, why don't you both just go home and sleep it off?
But I told you, he's got a gun.
You got a gun, mister? Of course not. You heard him.
Search him. You'll find it.
No, I can't. Unless you've got evidence, or maybe a witness.
What do you mean?
Well, did anybody hear him make this threat?
No.
Can you prove that he's carrying a gun? Do you know where he bought it?
No.
Then I can't help you.
I don't see why not. You're a policeman. Isn't that what policemen are for?
We got our orders. If I search this man, I can get fired from the force. Maybe sued for damages, too.
But
evidence or a witness?
But if the police can't help me, who can?
Right now, son, nobody can help you. That's right, Eddie. Like the sergeant says, nobody can help you. Nobody.
I couldn't believe what the sergeant told me, that no one could help me. But after all, he was only a precinct sergeant. So the next morning, I went straight to police headquarters, to the Homicide Bureau. I was sure I could get help there.
Well, it's like this, Mr. Martin, is it?
Marshall.
It's like this. We can't pick this guy up for intent to kill just on your say-so. If we did things like that, every man with a grudge against his next-door neighbor would be down here claiming the guy had threatened to kill him.
But Carl Myers did threaten me.
Yeah, that's what you say. But you also tell me that he denied it. That's your word against his. Who are we supposed to believe? We're policemen, you know, not mind readers.
There must be something you can do.
Yeah. Well, is he clean?
Clean?
Yeah, clean. Does he have a police record?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I'm sure he doesn't.
Oh, that's too bad. See, if he did, we could chance picking him up, but not if he's clean.
Then you can't help me.
Look, Mr. Martin, it's...
Marshall.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Marshall, we get complaints like this every day. You see, somebody's always threatening to kill somebody. You know how many of them actually do?
No.
Maybe 1 in 5,000. That's all. Out of 5,000, just one.
And what if I'm that one? The detective had no answer to that question. A big help he was, sitting there picking his teeth while a madman stalked me. It was then that I thought of another possible answer. Carl certainly acted like a man who belonged in a mental institution. It might be just possible to have him committed. I hurried over to ask my lawyer. Well, what do you think? Will it work?
Well, it's entirely possible, Eddie. Now, of course, it might not be advisable.
But why not? If Carl were committed, he couldn't shoot me.
Yes, if he were committed.
But you just...
Yes, I said it is possible, Eddie. Of course, there's no assurance that such a proceeding would result in commitment.
But there is a chance, isn't there?
Yes, there's a small one.
I guess any chance is better than none.
No, not necessarily, Eddie. To have Myers put away, you see, you'd have to sign the charge sheet against him. Now, he has the right to examine that, to learn the identity of his accuser. And if committed, which, as I said, is unlikely, he would almost certainly be released within, 2-3 months.
Madder than ever.
Exactly. So, Eddie, my advice is to drop the idea.
And so another door closed in my face. But I wasn't through yet. There was a higher authority which could order the police to arrest Carl, the district attorney.
But, Mr. Marshall, even if we found a gun on this man, we couldn't use it as evidence against him. The law won't let us.
That's crazy. What kind of a law is that?
It's a decision of the state Supreme Court. Similar rulings have been handed down in several states. Their principle is to ensure the individual's constitutional right of freedom from unreasonable search and seizure.
Even if the individual is guilty? Even if he's a homicidal maniac?
And all men look alike to the law, Mr. Marshall. It protects the guilty as well as the innocent. The police sergeant was entirely right when he asked you to produce evidence or a witness. If you can't, I can't order Carl Myers arrested. Not at least until he commits an overt act.
What would you call an overt act?
An attempt to kill you.
You mean I've got to get murdered before you can help me?
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
But you're telling me it has to come to that, aren't you?
Now, Mr. Marshall, let's not get excited.
Not get excited? You tell me the law can't help me. You tell me you'll arrest Carl Myers after he kills me, and you tell me not to get excited. How would you like to be in my shoes right now? Suppose you tell me that. Well?
Mr. Marshall, just between us, I'd be scared to death.
I had no place else to turn. Carl had been right. Nobody could help me. Nobody. As I left the courthouse, I felt I was the loneliest man in the world. I was starting across the street, wrapped in my own fear.
Hey, Eddie, you ought to watch where you're going. I could have run you down. Real easy.
Are you were trying to hit me.
No, Eddie, I just wanted you to realize how easy it is to kill a man. But when I kill you, it won't be this way. I wouldn't want you to think you were dying by accident. What do you think, Eddie?
I was a bundle of nerves when Sue picked me up at the office. So upset I had to let her drive. There's only one thing I can do.
What's that?
Get a gun and kill him.
Eddie, you couldn't.
Why not? The law protects him, it protects me the same way.
And what about afterwards?
Afterward, I'd still be alive.
And you'd be a killer. You'd be arrested, tried for murder. Is that what you want?
Well...
Tell me honestly, Eddie. If you had a gun in your hand this minute and Carl in the sights, could you pull the trigger?
No. No, I guess I don't have that kind of guts.
I'm glad.
The situation was incredible. The 20th century civilization I lived in had suddenly turned into a chrome-plated, neon-lighted jungle. Its intricate system of law, built over 10,000 years, gave me no protection. I couldn't even protect myself, because I was too much a product of that civilization, too steeped in its moral code. As I nervously followed Sue from the car to the house, I realized that death could come at me unexpected, around any corner, out of any doorway.
Oh, get the mail, will you, darling? Dinner will be ready in about 5 minutes. You're getting cold, cousin.
Sue, what's the matter? Oh, no.
Oh, Eddie, how could he? How could he kill a harmless little dog and leave it hanging from the beam?
Like an execution. Sue, it's a warning for me.
No, Eddie, no.
Yes, he means it. He's going to kill me, and I can't stop him.
No, let's call the police.
Call the police? I've been to the police. All I can do now is run.
Eddie, don't go out. Please, you're safer here.
No, maybe he's still here, hiding, waiting for me. I can't just sit here and let him kill me. I've got to run. I've got to get away.
Eddie, come back. Come back. Eddie!
The sight of the dog hanging in the living room had completely terrorized me. Now I was operating solely on fear. My only thought was to find the crowd and lose myself in it. The only way Carl would dare try to kill me would be if he could catch me alone. Just ahead of me, I saw a crowd coming out of a theater. I hurried to join them, elbowed my way toward the box office. Inside, I'd be surrounded by people. I'd be safe. One, please.
That'll be $1.
Carl.
$1, please.
Oh, it can't be. It can't.
Don't hold up the line, please. Do you want a ticket or don't you?
I backed away from the window in horror. Through the glass, the ticket seller's face, Carl's face, leered at me. I turned and ran. Can't be Carl. It is. Am I going crazy? I can't take a chance. I've got to get out of this neighborhood. That bus. Hey, driver, wait. I want to get on.
Fares, please. Have your fares ready.
How much is a round trip to the end of the line and back?
We're not coming back, Bud. We're going to the barn.
You can. Let me off.
What's the matter, buddy?
Let me off. Open the door. I've got to get off.
Okay.
It was crazy. The driver couldn't have been Carl. Carl couldn't be everywhere. In my panic, I was imagining things. There's a slight resemblance, that's all. I looked around. I was alone. The street was dark, deserted. There was a neon light a block away, and I started toward it. My footsteps echoed in the quiet street. Or was it an echo? Carl? Carl? Of course it's not Carl. I've got to stop imagining things. That's just an echo. See? Just an echo. There's no one following. No one. Almost to that light. I've got to make it before the echo catches me. I've got to run faster.
Hey, here you go.
No, let go. Let me go, Carl.
Hey,
please.
take it easy, mister. What's the trouble?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing, officer. You scared me coming around that corner, that's all. No trouble.
You yelling for the police? Can I help?
No, nobody can help. Thanks anyway.
Huh? Good night, then. And take care.
I looked at the neon sign, blinking on and off. The place was a saloon. I didn't want to drink, but I wanted less to stay on that dark, deserted street. I went inside.
What will you have, mister?
A cup of tea, please.
Tea? Hey, look, we got booze and we got beer. Which have you had?
Oh, I guess booze.
Yeah.
Small glass, isn't it?
Oh, we got bigger?
No, thanks. This is adequate.
I'm glad somebody thinks so.
Another one?
Thanks. Guess I will. I don't know how long I sat there. The bartender kept shoving drinks at me. I felt that I had to drink or get out, and I was afraid to get out. Carl would be looking for me. Sooner or later, he'd find me, but I wanted to put that moment off as long as possible. Time was passing too fast. The hands of the clock behind the bar crept closer and closer to 2 o'clock. I dreaded the coming of that hour.
It's closing time, Bud. 2 o'clock.
Give me another drink.
I'm sorry, I'm closing up.
But you gotta let me have another little drink.
Look, you had enough. And besides, I lose my license if I sold you a drink after hours.
Huh? Well, let me tell you a story then. The funniest thing happened.
I'm sorry, mister, we're closed.
That's all right. I was just looking for my friend here.
Carl.
Ready to go, Eddie?
No, not with you.
Oh, now come on, Eddie. It's late.
Well, I'm sure glad you showed up, mister. I hate to see him leave here like that without somebody to steer him home. You know what I mean?
I know. We have this problem with him all the time.
Bartender, he's lying. I don't drink, honest.
Oh, sure you don't.
Please, he's going to kill me.
Is that right?
Come on, let's go, Eddie.
No, please don't let him kill me.
Give me a hand with him, will you?
Sure. Hey, glad to get him out of here. I gotta close up. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's going to kill me, I tell you. He's got a gun.
Does he always get this wild?
Yeah, usually. That's why we try to keep him from drinking. You know how it is.
Oh, don't believe him.
Boy, I sure do know how it is. Well, here he is. Good luck.
Bartender, don't go away. Don't leave me with him, please.
All right, Eddie. Let's get it over with. Into the alley there.
Everything working perfectly for you, isn't it, Carl?
Sure it is. Into the alley.
All right. Go ahead, shoot me. But what'll that prove? You'll still be a failure.
What?
You can't face it, can you? How many husbands of Sue's are you going to have to kill before you can admit you're a failure?
I'm warning you. Don't say that.
Go ahead, shoot. Add another failure to your list.
I'm not a failure. I am not.
Hey, what's going on there?
Get back. Get back or I'll kill you, too.
Stop it, mister.
No, get back. Get back, Cover.
He's dead, officer. Carl's dead.
Yeah? It was him or me. Mister, do you realize that crazy guy could have killed the both of us? You ought to be more careful, the friends you pick up in bars.
Suspense, in which Jim Amici starred in William N. Robeson's production of No Hiding Place. Supporting Jim Amici in No Hiding Place were Shirley Mitchell, Barney Phillips, Lawrence Dobkin, Jack Crucian, and Wendell Holmes. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Among other characteristics which separate Homo sapiens from the rest of the animal kingdom is the driving dream of the easy buck. We follow it on the racetracks, at Las Vegas, in the bingo games at church socials. And if these fail us, there's always buried treasure. They say the beaches from the Florida Keys to the New England Capes are loaded with the loot the pirates parked and forgot to claim. All you need is a map and the willingness to work 10 times as hard as you would for an honest buck. Of such a buried treasure is our story concerned. Listen then as Raymond Burr stars in The treasure chest of Don Jose.
And now, The Treasure Chest of Don Jose, starring Raymond Burr. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I didn't have a map. I had a poem. A curious bit of doggerel. On Dogbody's Island, you could fare worse if dare you will Don Jose's curse. For there, 33 yards, southeast of the Rocky Guards, you'll find a pleasantly fulsome measure of Gasparia's earthly treasure. You should know that I endured a certain local notoriety since I was the great-great-grandson of Don Jose Gasparia, one of the last and one of the fiercest of the pirates of the Spanish Main. This was of much less interest and concern to me than it was to my friends and acquaintances among the Florida Keys. Neither my father nor his father before him had ever profited by a single doubloon from the legendary treasure of our pirate forebear. But then, they lacked the clue, which I found one day behind the fireplace bricks of my great-grandfather's house. There could be no question about it. That cryptic verse was as good as a treasure map. It would lead me straight to the hidden gold of my ancestor. At first, I must locate Dogbody's Island. 2 days spent among the old charts in the public library in Key West, and I had it. Dogbody's Island was a tiny sand spit near the tip of Cape Cod, more than 1,000 miles north. 2 days later, I was standing on a cold, windy Massachusetts beach, talking to a local real estate agent.
No, sir. Ain't heard this called Dogbody Island since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Where'd you hear it called Dogbody Island?
I really don't know. Some friend of mine down in Florida, maybe.
Well, it's called Sprague's Spit now. Ever since old Captain Sprague bought her up back in 03. Well, here's a house just above that point of rocks. Just a summer cottage. Too dang uncomfortable this time of year.
It looks all right to me.
I can find you something a heap sight better in town. Got a nice little house just back of the gas station.
No, I like it out here. I like to be alone.
Yeah, you'll be that all right. Ain't a neighbor in more than a mile and a half.
That suits me fine.
Well, then let's get back into my office in town where it's warm, and I'll oblige you for a month's rent in advance and give you the keys.
Oh, by the way, that point of rocks, is that the only one on the island? Spit?
Yeah. Pirates Point, folks call it hereabouts. Fella says the Buccaneers used to put in here for water in the old days. Me, I don't put much stock in them stories myself. You sure you want to rent this place?
It's just what I'm looking for.
Well, it takes all kinds, I always say.
The cottage was quiet, secluded, and yet within view of that rocky point, which must be the same one Don Jose's poem called The Rocky Guards. I can tell you I scarcely slept that first night. So great was my eagerness to be up in the morning, pace the 33 yards southeast of the Rocky Guards, and begin digging for my treasure. 29, 30, 31.
Morning.
Good morning.
Looks like it's going to be a nice day.
Yes, it does.
I see you got a shovel. Looks like you're going to do some digging.
Oh, yes. Clams. I'm going to dig for clams.
No clams in the surf.
Oh, there aren't?
Nope. Find them on the bayside.
Oh, then I'll look over there.
Don't dig them with a shovel. Got to use a rake.
Oh? Is that so?
Yeah. Too late now anyway. Tide's coming in. Another low tide to 5 this afternoon.
I didn't know. I'm a stranger here.
Yeah, I know. I'm chief of police.
Anything wrong?
Nope. Town limits come all the way out here, though. All the way to the low tide mark. I thought I'd better come out and warn you.
Warn me? About what?
You see that patch of sand yonder? Beyond the cranberry bog?
Yes?
Quicksand. Treacherous.
Thank you.
Going to stay here long?
I don't know. A few weeks, maybe all winter.
You writing, fella?
No.
Painting fella?
No.
Just taking vacation?
Yes, you might call it that.
Well, nice to have this talk with you. Anything you need in the way of police protection, you just let me know.
So I waited until an hour after sundown, and then, carrying a lantern, I paced off the 33 yards south-southeast of the Rocky Guards and set to digging. Although the evening was chilly, with a brisk breeze blowing in from the sea, I had soon shed my coat and was dripping with perspiration as I attacked the wet, sliding sand with huge bites of my shovel, widening the hole as it grew deeper until my lantern threw long shadows across the opening that had become large enough for a coffin. And then my shovel hit something solid, and there it was. I had found it. An iron-bound chest. The treasure chest of Don Jose. And then I heard voices. Terror seized me. Who came now to violate my supreme moment? Who now threatened to deprive me of what was rightfully mine? I turned the lantern and scrambled from the hole. A few yards away, I could see the beam of a flashlight slowly approaching. I hid behind a ledge of rocks, my heart drumming in my ears, my held breath screaming in my tightened throat, trying to listen, trying to see.
That patch of quicksand has got to be around here someplace. Hey! What's the matter?
There's a hole here. Nearly fell in.
Huh? This will do great.
There's even a shovel to fill it up.
Ready? 1, 2...
Hey!
What's they doing? Did they know? At last, it was quiet, and I watched their light as they made their way across the island toward the bay. And then, after a long time, I heard the cough of a motorboat. Then I lit my lantern and went back to my digging. The hole was half filled. Suddenly, my terror turned to rage. What had they done? I began digging savagely. But almost at once, my shovel hit something. Something that was softer than a chest and yielded to the pressure. Seized my lantern, crouched over for a closer examination, and found myself looking into the vacantly staring eyes of a corpse.
In a moment, we continue with the second act of Suspense. And now, starring Raymond Burr, Act 2 of The Treasure Chest of Don Jose.
As I looked into the open eyes of the corpse, panic seized me. Surely this was one of Don Jose's men buried with the treasure chest to guard it through eternity. I fled in terror, running blindly across the moor to my little house, tormented by 1,000 fears, 1,000 anxieties. Sometime toward dawn, I must have fallen asleep, for the next thing I knew, it was past noon. Someone was pounding on my door.
Hey! Anybody home?
Just a minute, I'm coming. Oh, it's you, Chief. Good morning.
Afternoon now.
What? Oh, sorry. I was sleeping. I had insomnia most of the night.
Insomnia, mean you was awake?
Yes.
Most of the night, you say?
Why, yes.
Hear anything peculiar out here?
No. What do you mean?
Prowlers or such?
Why would anyone be prowling out here?
Didn't say there was. Asked if you heard anyone.
No, I didn't.
Got to check. This being in the town limit.
Why? Anything the matter?
Yeah. Kidnapping. Murder, maybe.
Murder?
Yeah. Ain't you heard it on the radio?
I haven't got a radio.
Should. Great consolation for a man living alone.
Well, what happened? Tell me.
Young Harvard fella. Sinful rich. His father paid the ransom, $20,000. But the kidnappers didn't deliver the boy. Got a 3-state alarm out for him. Think they're on the Cape somewheres. Just checking.
What makes you think they'd come out here?
Don't know. Hunch partly. Partly because somebody borrowed one of Jen Chantry's books last night. Found a bloodstain in the cockpit this morning. Didn't see him, eh?
No, I told you I didn't.
Yeah, so you did. We'll catch them, of course, if they're on the Cape. Sooner or later, we'll catch them. Ransom monies and small bills, all marked. They'll get hungry sooner or later and spend some. Let me know if you see or hear anything.
Yes, of course. I'll be glad to.
Yeah. Just checking.
So much for the terrors of last night. I had seen no ghost of the past, the corpse of the present. I returned to my digging that evening and quickly disinterred the unwelcome visitor from my treasure hole. Unquestionably, he was the kidnapped victim, a young man dressed in the Ivy League manner of a college boy. I dragged him to one side and set to work. By 7 o'clock, I had uncovered the chest and was about to lift it out of its grave.
Want me to give you a hand?
What?
He wants to know, do you need a hand with that?
Who are you? How did you get here?
Low tide, we walk. Get out of the hole.
No, answer me.
Help him out of the hole, Steve. Come on, pal. Hey, Jeff.
What's the matter?
The kid's body, it's gone. He got rid of it.
What? Get him out of there.
Okay, pal, come on.
Let me go, please. Let me go.
Where is he? What'd you do with him?
There. I put him over there.
Why did you move him?
Oh, he was...
Hey, there's a box down there.
Ah. What do you got, pal? Treasure? Buried treasure?
Don't laugh. Maybe that's what it is.
Well, let's get it out of there.
leave it alone. Leave it alone!
Shut up! All right, Steve. Let's get it out of there.
At gunpoint, they forced me to help them carry it toward the house. My treasure. They forced open the chest and emptied one of the canvas sacks, its contents cascading onto the table in a golden stream of doubloons.
Ah. What do you know? Gold.
Well, it's mine. It belongs to me. It's my inheritance.
Yeah, I know, pal.
Only you're going to pay a high inheritance tax, 100%.
Okay, now, I'll tell you what we're going to do. My friend and me are in a little trouble. And you're going to give us a hand, aren't you, pal?
Go away. Leave me alone.
That's just what we're going to do. We're leaving. And we're taking that bright, shiny stuff with us.
The treasure's mine.
But we're going to be fair. We're going to give you $20,000 in nice, up-to-date American money. How do we know? Maybe that junk of yours ain't worth half that much.
Oh, your money's marked. It's ransom money.
That's beside the point. This dough of yours won't work in a cigarette machine, you know. We're going to have to go to a lot of trouble to cash it. What was that?
Window blew open. It's raining like crazy outside.
We better get started,
No,
then.
no, I won't let you.
Take it easy, pal. You got no complaints. You're 20 grand ahead of the game. Come on. We got to get out of here. Grab one under that chest.
You forgetting something?
What?
That sack full on the table.
Oh, yeah. Here, pal. Here's one for you. As a souvenir.
Come on, Jeff.
Yeah, so long.
My treasure. My treasure. How long I lay sobbing, bereft of my treasure, I do not know. But finally I became aware that the thin frame cottage was creaking and shaking from the relentless wind. The sound of the storm had a familiar tone. A tone I'd heard many times before in the Florida Keys, and I realized that this was no ordinary storm. This was a hurricane. Outside, the waves were piling up, coming closer and closer to the cottage. Over my head, there was an ominous sound, crunching and ripping. The roof would blow loose any moment. I threw myself against the kitchen door and, crouching low, ran away from the sea.
In a moment, we continue with the third act of Suspense. And now, starring Raymond Burr, Act 3 of The Treasure Chest of Don Jose.
Behind the shelter of a high dune, I stumbled and fell, spread-eagled on the sand. And suddenly the wind stopped. The rain stopped, and there was the calm of death. It was the center of the hurricane, the eye, the moment of respite before the final fury of the storm. And I remembered the curse of Don Jose and wished aloud for its fulfillment. And there was no sound but the booming of the furious surf. And then there seemed to be a distant human cry. And I looked toward the rocky guards. Far in the distance, in the instant of a lightning flash, I could see the tiny, struggling figures of my tormentors. And then a giant wave crashed down on them. And when the next flash illuminated the scene, the spit disappeared in boiling angry water. And the wet heavens descended again, hurled upon me by the tail of the hurricane. I awoke with a light in my eyes, and I heard a voice.
You all right?
Who is it?
It's me, Chief of Police. Got out here as soon as I could. We was worried about you out here with no radio. You couldn't get the storm warnings. Come up so fast, wasn't time to get you off.
Thanks. That's very kind of you.
Lucky you got out of the house.
Why?
Take there no more. Ocean come plumb through, carried the house right into the bay. Made 2 islands out for Sprague Spit. Storms play funny tricks. That kidnapping I told you about?
Yes? What about it?
Found 3 bodies out near those rocks. The kidnappers and their victim. What do you know about that?
Nothing. Nothing at all. You don't believe my story? But look, here is the gold doubloon from the treasure chest of Don Jose. Yes, it still exists. Only now, there is no map. No clue. But I can tell you this. In the rocky surf, near the 2 islands which were once Sprague's Pit, if you will dare the curse of Don Jose, you can find his treasure chest.
Suspense, in which Raymond Burr starred in The Treasure Chest of Don Jose. Written, produced, and directed by William N. Robeson. Supporting Raymond Burr in The Treasure Chest of Don Jose were Joe DeSantis, Carl Swenson, Tommy Cook, and Charles Seal. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.